We are at war. In the next 6 weeks, we're gonna look at the scriptures. You're gonna see again and again this truth, that we have authority. We have a choice between chaos and quiet, between noise and solitude with God, between denial and healing. Next time you're stuck in a downward spiral of distraction, choose stillness. God knows that where we will find contentment is actually not thinking so much about ourselves. You are not helpless because God lives inside of you. He knows that we are not going to get all this right. He knows that we are not going to be perfectly holy and perfectly single-minded people all the time. Yet he died anyway. We choose to obey him no matter how we feel. This is our mindset free. It's our upward spiral. We have a choice. We forget. The Bible doesn't call us victims. It calls us warriors. And we were built to fight the greatest battle in our generation, this battle of our minds.
In September. All the details are in your bulletin, but basically we're going to be looking, and so kind of what we're going to look at is we have control. We have the choice of what we think about. And I know as women, a lot of times we get wrapped up in our thoughts, and the biggest playground that Satan has is our minds and what we think, and we have a choice over what we think about. And through the study of Philippians, we're going to look at all the many, many weapons that we use against ourselves. Once Satan gets us isolated to think that we're all alone, that's when he's got us. And so how can we get out of that downward cycle? How can we get out of the cycle of the thought process of being unworthy and useless and all of these other things that we tell ourselves? One of the biggest things you have to decide to do is choose to make a change. Choose to make a change in what you think, because what you think is what you then believe, and what you believe is then what you act out. And so how do we make that choice? How do we set our minds to be more like Christ? How do we seek after Christ, not only in our actions, in our words, but also in our thoughts? And so we really invite you. The books are going to be $5. We want everybody to have a little something in the game there. We're going to meet on Monday nights about 7 o'clock. Just going to come and have a time of discussion. Just really study how we can change our minds and change our thought process. So I hope you guys join us. There's a sign-up sheet because we need to know how many books to order at that time. So if you'll just sign up so we know about how many to